The day has finally come. The deep state right now, sheer panic mode. Sheer panic mode. Listen.
Trump named Bongino as deputy FBI director yesterday. To note, that job is traditionally held by a career FBI agent. In fact, it's believed this is the first time a political appointee got that post. He is a former Secret Service agent and NYPD officer, though he has never served in the FBI. As a pro-Trump podcaster, he has advanced a number of baseless theories about the bureau he is set to lead. The appointment does not require Senate confirmation, but it's already receiving real backlash. Here's how one former FBI official reacted to Bongino's new role, saying in part, quote, "This is really concerning. Any hope that Cash, meaning Cashapp, the FBI director, could be steered by having experienced leaders around him is out the window. We now have two conspiracy theorists and election deniers running our premier law enforcement and intelligence agency. That is beyond problematic." And Trump named Bongino as
problematic for who? Exactly. Problematic for you? Because for me, I mean, this is amazing. You see how MSNBS sat there and tried to demean his experience with law enforcement. Didn't even bring up the fact that he worked under presidents, like at all. The smear campaign, I'm telling you, is at hand from these Democrats and legacy media. Obviously, they're not learning their lesson. You see what just happened to your colleague, MSNBC? Joy ain't so joyous today, I'm trying to tell you now. What was this, 3 weeks ago? Yep, Dan Bongino said it's time for new people with the FBI. I do remember Trump calling in before, was it the rally? And on to Dan Bongino's show and alluding to having some sort of major news that he was going to announce at the rally. I don't remember hearing that news, but could this be that news that he delayed?
Folks, I always told you to, people are policy. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but it is time for new people at the FBI. I say I'm sorry to tell you this because I wish we weren't in this position. I really do, folks. The FBI has done a lot of great things. However, the FBI has lost their way. It has been a long time now. It's not new. The FBI has lost their way, and it has filtered down into many stages of their management. The FBI has to get back to keeping America safe from its enemies, getting criminals and bad guys off the street, and interstate crime. It is not a hard mission.
Wow. That sounds like utter conspiracy. The idea of wanting to get rid of corruption, right? Getting rid of people whom lost their way in law enforcement so that we can focus on the actual criminals and actual problems at hand in America. That's such conspiracy talk. Phenomenal. Another aspect of life of Dan Bongino that I think is very important. He has a great wife, Paula, and two wonderful daughters who truly love their dad. What an incredible job Dan will do. Oh my gosh. Ooh, y'all see those eyes right there? FAFO. Yes, Dan Bongino and Kash Patel are now working together at the FBI. You know, just yesterday, President Trump announced that Dan Bongino will be named the deputy director of the FBI, serving under Kash Patel, who was recently sworn in as the FBI director. Now, Trump definitely shared the news on Truth Social for sure, and but I like what Dr. Morning Glow said. My policy, FAFO. We're going to get into what he shared exactly in a minute. But before we do, y'all know we got to check out my dog, Darren K. Williams.
Yo, it's finna get real. Let's go. Yo, it is about to get really, really real. If you thought it was real, no, it's about to get really real. Dan Bongino, as deputy director of the FBI, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi. I wouldn't want to be the deep state right now. I would not. I ain't committing nobody's crimes. I'm not committing one crime. I'm not. I'm not throwing no can on the ground. I'm not throwing no paper out of my car window. I'm not even gonna pour liquid out of my window while I'm driving, or I'm just not gonna commit any crimes. I wouldn't want to face Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, and Pam Bondi. I don't even want to do it. I'm walking in a straight line. In a straight line. I'm not committing not one crime, not two crimes, not three crimes. I would not want to be on the other side of the table having to look at Dan Bongino and Cash Patel and Pam Bondi telling me that my ass is about to go down. No, I'm good. But all y'all criminals out there, get ready, bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when cash come for you? What you gonna do when Dan Bongino come? What you gonna do when Pam Bondi come for you? Y'all, woo, this is good. I'm so excited. It's going down. I just would not want to be a criminal right now. So if you're thinking about committing crimes,
think again.
You might want to think again. Okay. They don't play around.
No.
Dan Bongino don't play around. Cash Patel ain't. Pam Bondi already ain't. She ain't never played. So I just wouldn't really play around with them. Yeah, don't even test it out. I wouldn't even test it. Don't do it. Grab your popcorn, y'all. It's going down.
I was seeing Pam Bondi smile for the first time. I think the other day when she was talking about taking Kamala and Joe Biden's pictures down from the White House. But yes, Dan Bongino. I agree with Terrence right here. Make sure y'all follow Terrence K. Williams ASAP. 100%. I would not want to be on the other side of the table looking at none of them and they eyes talking about, I didn't do it. Because I feel like the integrity of America is being restored right now. You have people whom are in these positions not to gain anything in terms of bribery, revenue, or to gain. I'm sure everybody wants to be able to gain a healthy salary in any position or any career field for sure, but they don't want to gain it by way of corruption in any sort of way. So because of that, you get to weed out all of the deep staters and everybody squeezing every little dime that they can get from anybody that they can bribe. You feel me? Joey says, Tulsi Gabbard runs National Intelligence. RFK Jr. runs HHS. Cash Patel and Dan Bongino runs FBI. Elon Musk runs Doge. JD Vance is VP. The IRS, DOJ, and likely the ATF are on the chopping block. Trump having 2020. I can't say that last one. I can't say that. I can't say that. I ain't reading, right? Alleged, right? It's a cool video to combat what we just seen, though. Yes, sir. Look at him. Look at him. Assembling. And then we got Elon, then final boss. You seen Trump crept through right there at the end. Like, yeah, the leader of the pack always stay in the back now. Cash Patel, Dan Bongino. Cash Patel, FBI director commentary. Cash Patel X says, say welcome to your new deputy FBI director, Dan Bongino. Smash the heart button and show support. I think we can show some support. I think I can smash the heart button right there. Photo Craig, MAGA voice, she's great for sure. What else do we have on the table? The left is panicking, obviously. But y'all know about Adam Schiff. He was concerned about Cash Patel. I mean, like bad. It can get worse.
Particularly good mood today. If you only knew. You ever hear that House on Fire song? It's one of his old songs. This guy's on fire, just like the Bailey song. That house on fire. He is on fire, Schiff. Well, 100% success rate of failing. Why is Adam Schiff so worried? Folks, I strongly encourage you to go back and take another look today at the Russia collusion hoax. I know it's a story that's old and a lot of people want to move on. I'm going to be straight with you. I don't want to move on. We had the FBI in conjunction with the Department of Justice, officials in Congress, foreign governments, and intel people fabricate a story, invent a story that could have caused and done serious long-term harm to international relations with a nuclear-powered foe. It's kind of a big freaking deal. I'm not letting it go. And you listen to me. This is going to be very important in the coming days. I'm not letting this go. I want to find out what happened because it can never happen again. Not to a Democrat, not to a Republican, not to a Libertarian, not to any United States citizen.
You heard that? He ain't just saying it for one side.
You do not get to alter or try to change the course of electoral politics by fabricating a story, hijacking the justice system then to give the patina of truth to a fake story. You don't get to do that. Why do I bring that up now? Because who is the ringmaster of that circus? Yes, Adam Schiff. And no, I'm not letting it go.
Yeah, Adam Schiff. Even though he was pardoned, okay, so what was he pardoned for specifically? And if you do get a presidential pardon, can you still be charged in any kind of way for anything? If you made it this far in the video, also, let me know where you from. I should have said that in the beginning. I said it in the beginning of the next video, but let me know where y'all from. I'm trying to gather some analytics from you guys to see where you located, what areas you guys are located in most, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. But yeah, I'll probably say that in the beginning of the next video. As I said, though, Donald Trump definitely tweeted out or truth out about this. And shout out to Pete Hegseth for saying huge congrats to my friend, Dan Bongino. No better patriot or professional, Patel Bongino. Atop the FBI is pure fire. Donald Trump says great news for law enforcement and American justice. Dan Bongino, a man of incredible love and passion for our country, has just been named the next deputy director of the FBI by the man who will be the best director, Kash Patel. Dan has a master's degree in psychology from CUNY and a MBA from Penn State. Details that, of course, MSNBS likes to leave out. He was a member of the New York Police Department, New York's finest. Of course, he got to represent, right? A highly represented special agent with the United States Secret Service and is now one of the most successful podcasters in the country. Something he is willing and prepared to give up in order to serve. Working with our great new United States Attorney General, Pam Bondi, and Director Patel, fairness, justice, law, and order will be brought back to America and quickly. Congrats, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. This is a bittersweet moment, having this realization. Dan Bongino won't be giving us the insights and the conspiracies from his perspective with his experience. We won't be able to get that on a daily basis anymore. That right there, it sucks, man. So watch it live while you can. 2016, they say he came in with a small plunger and a little bit of Drano in 2016, but they say in 2024 he came to drain out. I can't even talk. He came to drain out the swamp. Yeah, Bongino leaving got me a little flushed, y'all. Anywho, y'all see, I got to pat myself on the back one time. You know what I mean? I've been saying anywho consistently for like the last 2 videos. I'll say, hey, pal, give it at least a couple weeks. Stephen King has deleted all his interactions with Dan Bongino. Now, I had to look up what was going on with him and Stephen King, if I'm being honest. I didn't really have a backstory to it. And according to AI, it says, I did seem to stem from a well-documented post. I'll fault y'all. The idea seems to stem from the well-documented online feud, which flared up notably in May 2023. It started when Bongino posted on X about Biden being a disgrace to humankind, and Stephen King, that is, jabbed back saying, yes, but he's he's got a real job, not a podcast. Bongino resorted to saying, telling King to get a job and suggesting he's irrelevant despite King's massive success, AI says. King clapped back by misspelling Dan Bongino's name as Dan Bongo and saying he got punked, winning the exchange in the eyes of many observers. Anywho, so that's what I got from it. Stephen King responded to a tweet and beef started, Twitter fingers or whatever. So yeah, he deleted all his interactions with Dan Bongino. I wonder why. Like, look, man, let me go ahead and leave him alone real quick. Now, we got to go ahead and sprinkle in some lies real quick. Harry. Y'all.
Major breaking news, Donald Trump and Kash Patel just appointed a MAGA podcaster to...
I'm not saying that he's not a podcaster, but how they framing it?
Podcaster to be the next deputy director of the FBI. Yeah, that's right. Another Trump-supporting political commentator will be serving in a significant role in our government. Donald Trump just announced, quote, great news for law enforcement and American justice. Dan Bongino, a man of incredible love and passion for our country, has just been named the next deputy director of the FBI by the man who will be the best ever director, Kash Patel. This is Dan Bongino, by the way, the man in question. He spread insane conspiracy theories about the 2020 election, about Obama in 2016, and more, and he used to be a frequent Fox News commentator. He is not qualified for this role at all. The deputy director of the FBI runs the day-to-day operations at the Bureau, and now a Fox News MAGA commentator who has never worked at the FBI will be in that role? Are you kidding me? Trump is just stacking the federal government and these important roles with his buddies and people who are loyal to him. It's insane. My YouTube, my Instagram, and my...
we don't care. But it's Harry Sisson. Just because of my journalistic integrity. I don't want to get flagged. Anything. True Patriot Voice said Harry's USAID payments quit coming through. He's still relevant. He must be desperate. I'm gonna just let the comments cook him. And forget who these people thought were qualified to be in government. What an obnoxious little... Yeah, man, you really need to search for all the information before you start talking. Dan was not only an NY police officer, he was in the Secret Service for several years. He has more training than most FBI agents, he says. Oh, Elon Musk posted this. Got done last week. Cried about Trump. Cried about Elon. Made it into the office for once. Read some emails. Cried about Trump and Elon some more. Now, I know this post has nothing to do with Elon Musk, and actually I probably should have put it in another video, but I couldn't get rid of this meme, man. I know it says Elon, but really it's just they cried about Trump, cried about everything Trump did, cried about every move Trump made, cried about they cried about everybody he elected. Now there's a clip that I want to take y'all back to when he humbled Hakeem Jeffries, who tried to race bait him.
Mr. Bongino, Patrick Crucius was white, is that correct?
Sir, I have no idea of I don't know his parentage.
He was white.
Again, I don't know why you're making a racial thing.
Reclaiming my time. Yeah. Because Black lives matter, sir.
Yeah, all lives matter, sir. Every single life matters.
Mr. Bongino.
Because Black lives matter, sir. They terrified, y'all. They are terrified. And let's go on. I didn't do a good job of pacing these videos. I should have had this one right after the Adam Schiff one that we watched, because he's not having a good week.
Adam Schiff has been the lead hoaxer. He's been out there on television now for a year, looking in the face of you, America, and lying to every one of you in an effort to distract the entire country on a hoax Russia scandal. He is a fraud, and he should be called out as a fraud. He has been lying to Adam Schiff.
So yes, my question still stands. even though he's been pardoned, is there any sort of like, I mean, obviously, if he commits a new crime that wasn't from what he got pardoned for, because I don't think you just get pardoned and you're exempt from going to jail at all for any crimes you commit in the future. Duh, right? But stay tuned for the next video, y'all, because the Avengers have assembled. Make sure y'all check out that description. And thank y'all for everything, man. Go check with somebody today. You could be saving their life. I would say peace, but you finna be in the next video.